Today, we're going to see how QuicklyDoc works from start to finish in about 5 minutes. Just film yourself or someone else explaining a procedure. It's just that simple. QuicklyDoc then turns it into this, with every step, every decision ready to share. Let me walk you through it. To show you how QuicklyDoc can help with the procedures that you have at work, I'm going to record something completely ordinary today. We're going to change the toner in my home office printer. And using that as an example, we'll see what QuicklyDoc can turn it into. I'm going to grab my phone. I'm going to go ahead and start recording now. Now, I'm going to go ahead and speed this part up. This procedure takes me about 3 minutes, but QuicklyDoc works with procedures of any length. And that's it. Notice I didn't have to follow a script there, and while I was explaining that procedure, along the way, any of the decisions that I needed to make or any things that you need to check along the way, then I just simply talked about it. And it's that natural language that QuicklyDoc is really good at being able to capture and turn into a procedure. So let's take that video with us and we'll see what QuicklyDoc can do with it. Now, I'm going to show you what to do with that video file here in QuicklyDoc. We'll first go to the Create Training area, and you'll see this simple box where you can just drag the video right onto it. Hit the Generate button, and then that video is going to upload to QuicklyDoc, and the system is going to process it and turn it into a fully written procedure. This is the procedure QuicklyDoc built from the video we just shot on its own. It named the training, broke it into steps, titled each one, and wrote the context and detail for every step, all from what I said while I was recording. Scroll down and you'll see every basic step it pulled out, but also take a look at these decision steps. Anywhere in the video where I described a choice, if this then that, QuicklyDoc caught it and built it in. So a step can send you forward, send you backwards, tell you to escalate to a supervisor, or tell you to stop work entirely. Each step gets an image too, pulled straight from the video. It picks the frame it thinks fits best, but you're in control. The icon on the left opens a carousel of every frame so you can choose a better one. The icon on the right lets you upload your own. And none of this is locked in. You can add a step or a decision anywhere in the flow, reorder them, rewrite them, or drop the ones you don't need. QuicklyDoc gets the whole thing started from one video, and from there, it's yours to shape and keep current as the work changes. I'll save my edits and publish. That pushes it to the training library, where everything you've built lives. Here, we have the whole procedure cleanly laid out, ready for any screen, phone, or language. There's a download button that turns it into a PDF. Sometimes you just need a paper copy on hand, or for a compliance file. And when you download it, you also get a QR code. So stick that on any toolbox or machine, wherever the work happens, and anyone walking by can scan it and pull the procedure up on the spot. There's also a watch button. QuicklyDoc hosts the original video, so anyone can go back and see the task done, right alongside the written steps. All of this works equally well on the QuicklyDoc app, but a huge benefit to the phone app is offline mode. Not every work site always has great signal or Wi-Fi, so with the phone app, your team can access procedures from any part of the job site. Last thing, and this is where it pays off day to day, the field guide. Instead of digging through trainings to find an answer, your team can just ask. It answers in plain language, and it cites the exact training and step it pulled that from, and links you right back to it. That's the part that matters. It's not pulling from the internet like a regular AI tool. It's not guessing. It only reads your training library, and it shows you its source, so your team gets the answer your company actually wrote down, not a generic one off the web. Now, that was just one procedure, about one printer. Now think about everything that actually runs your business. The procedures, the judgment calls, the tribal knowledge that lives in the minds of one or two people that you work with, and it leaves when they do. Most of it never gets written down because writing it down can be really painful. But that's what QuicklyDoc is so good at. If you come to us with no previous documentation experience, we can help you plan it all out. But most businesses we work with aren't starting from zero, so think about any PDFs or equipment guides, training videos that you might already have. QuicklyDoc can use those as building blocks too. So once you get completely set up on QuicklyDoc and you've built out this whole library of procedures, then whether you're using those for onboarding or training, whether you're using those for compliance, inventory, your service team, field team, HR, no matter how you're using these trainings, QuicklyDoc is the way to make them searchable, current, easy to create, easy to update, and instead of sitting in a folder where nobody ever uses them, they're just conveniently on everybody's phone, ready to go every day. So that's QuicklyDoc. And if any of that looked like your world, and I'm guessing some of it did, reach back out to us. We'd love to hear what you're dealing with and figure out together whether we're a good fit. But either way, thank you for watching, and we hope to hear from you soon.